Is it very important then that when you speak to people like me about music, that you sort of have a stamp, or you're speaking from a position of strength when you're discussing Grenadian music?
Yeah, because you want Grenadian music to reach out there. You want people to, you put out your all. I put out my all for this music, and a lot of people don't appreciate what we do, be it the producers or the artists who sing the songs. So you want people to see that there's strength in your music, because you already know that there's strength in it.
As a musician, when you travel, when you go abroad to perform, how is it received? Is it received as totally as a Caribbean thing or as a Grenadian thing?
I will say both. Yeah, because we take for instance, when we perform in London, you have multinational. You have people from Trinidad there, Jamaicans, Vinci, Antiguans, Bajans. You have everybody there. And everybody come out with their flag and wave. No matter, you are Grenadian singing a Grenadian tune, but a Trinidad waving their flag, No problem.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Because you seeing that your music could go further than just Grenada. It make you feel like you're doing something right.
Here, what sort of support do you get here? I'm talking about the powers to be. Is there any encouragement here for you to sort of move to another level?
Not much.
What would you like to see?
We need the powers to be helping us out in marketing our music abroad. Helping a lot, because there are some good talents here. And we do good productions, but a lot of it don't leave Grenada. So we want, help us to get our music outside, to help people learn about our music. Then they can appreciate it and we can start touring more. Right now, a lot of us don't tour that much because people don't hear our music outside. Basically, that's it. Another problem we have is getting instruments and so on in the country. It's really hard. It's expensive out there already. And then the taxes and so on, it's hard for a musician.
And you think by doing that, the standard itself will improve?
Yeah. Because especially the studios, there's a lot of guys with little studios that are doing some good work. But you can hear the unprofessionalism in the music because of the kind of equipments they have to work with. And that's because things are so expensive.
Right, so your studio, looking around you, seems as though you're digital.
Yeah, I changed over the last few years.
Right, you see you have your Yamaha, is it?
Yeah, Yamaha board, the digital board. Do everything on the computer. Most of what I need is in the computer, program-wise.
You're one of the guys who prefer the computer to the actual onboard stuff?
Well, that was the way to go. Easier, less expensive. Because the board that I used to use, it got damaged. And then to replace it, it would have been more expensive than going digital. So I just went digital and it's all right. I don't have a problem with it.
Song-wise, how you compare it with analog?
Analog give you a warmer feel, and you feel more in mixing down the music. You feel more into the mix. But this one is just it's a mouse, and so it's not that. It doesn't feel as the analog. The results are not much different. But if you talk to a lot of producers, they tell you that they prefer hearing an analog mix than a digital mix because it sounds warmer. So
one day you might go back to your analog stuff?
Probably.
When you can bring the equipment in?
Yeah.
Musically now, where are you heading musically now?
Well, I'm trying to organize to go maybe New York to certify myself in studio engineering. This is what I have next planned for myself, and that's what I'm trying to execute now.
If Nordley goes then we have a problem. A lot of artists is going to have a problem in terms of, now when he goes and gets his degree, which is all good, I wish him the best on that, you know, but then there isn't going to be work for him in Grenada anymore. You know, I think that he's going to be snatched up by the outside market.
It would be a big miss, a big loss for the band and the community, because Phat is not only involved in the band Rhythm Mix, he's involved in the church choir, that's the Burge Grove RC Church Choir. He also gig with another band from Burge Grove, that's Roots. So he'll be greatly missed in terms of his presence, in terms of his musical ability.
God's willing, if I finish my certificate program, I want to come back here and do a bigger studio. A proper studio, international standard, where you could have a foreign artist that is well known, could come and record and feel comfortable that they're doing something professional. That's where I want to be.
You are a fully professional musician. How difficult is it in Grenada to have a status like that?
To live by music here is hard. I mean, I do the studio, I play in Rhythm Mix, and I play also with Roots. That's a band that do mostly the hotel circuit. And we play almost every night. We're only off 2 nights a week, you know. So it's pretty hard.
So you have to have all different things just to make, as I said, to make the ends meet?
Yeah, to make the ends meet. You know, because I mean, if you're in the States or abroad, even Trinidad, and you're a full-time musician, I mean, you make a song, you make a hit, and you're all right. You know, but down here, you do a song, plays for the whole carnival, plays a few years after, and I mean, there's nothing substantial coming from it.
How do people react to your music when you do the tourist circuit?
A lot of them think that it's the best band that plays in the hotels, you know, because we play the music that people want to hear. We do a lot of reggae, we do soca, we do everything. We try a little pop, you know, a little dance music, and the tourists like it, the locals like it.
Nordley, aka Phat Bonanza Frederick, thank you for being on Hitmakers.
No problem, my pleasure to be here.